it is related to your practical work. Hopefully, you will understand and will enjoy it. First of all, what is collage? Collage from the French verb coller, meaning to glue, is the artistic process of gluing and assembling various materials to a flat surface. Collage can refer to both the actual procedure of cutting and pasting as well as the final artistic product. Collage is sometimes referred to as mixed media, though that term can take on meaning beyond collage. It would be more appropriate to say that collage is one form of mixed media. Collage describes both the technique and the resulting work of art, in which pieces of paper, photographs, fabrics, and other ephemera are arranged and stuck down onto supporting surface. About its history, it was started by Brock and Picasso. They were Cubists. Cubism was the period of art history. The term collage comes from the French word coller, as you know, means to glue, and it was started around 1910. There are different types of collage: photo collage, magazine, fabric collage, paint collage, collage with wood, decoupage, digital collage, three-dimensional collage, and mosaic. We will briefly discuss these types. What is photo collage? These are the most popular types of collage. They are put together through use of photos and sticking them one to the surface. These can be created in so many ways. You may decide you want to cut out the faces only or use nature photos. There really is no limit to what you can do. Magazine collage. These are made from random things in magazines. They can be cut out or ripped and then stuck onto a common surface. One of the most popular ones is to make a new person out of different body parts found in a magazine. Magazines can be replaced with newspapers to give a different feel or look. Here you can see the image of animal made by magazine papers. Fabric collage. Fabric collage are very different to the first two I talked about because this one does not involve pictures already on the material. Instead, you create the picture with the fabric. The fabric can be cut into many shapes and stuck down on a surface. Here you can see different types of texture of fabric and designs. Paint collage. This is one of the easiest types of collage. It can start off basic and can get more complex as the artist develops their skills. The easiest type of paint collage is to paint another sheet of paper with a colored dye, but only one color. When painting the sheet, you have to spread the colors so you can get three different shades of that color. Once this is done, set the page aside to dry. Once dried, you can tear or cut the paper into any size you wish and glue it down to a surface. If you want to create something specific, you can sketch it out and paste the color pieces down inside. Collage with wood. Wood collage is almost the same as any other collage. Only you use different types of woods rather than the other mediums to create your piece of art. It is very straightforward, although an adult would have to cut the wood for the children and some extra assistance may be required because cutting of wood is not easier and it can be harmful. Decoupage. This is the technique of using cutouts of paper, linoleum, plastic, or other flat materials, gluing them to a surface and covering them with lacquer or varnish. Decoupage can include adding many copies of the same image and cut and layering it to a certain depth. Layering means you put one layer, then other, then other. Digital collage. Digital collage is exactly the same thing as any the other pictured collage, except there is no real hands-on work. It is all done on electronic devices. Although the emotional effect changes, children still learn a great deal out of doing collage on electronic items. As it is a different form of creation, it also keeps up with the modern world. You can now get programs on your computer or phones that help to create collages. Three-dimension collage. 3D collage art is placing 3D items on a surface and creating something new. Some items that can be used are rocks, beads, coins, buttons, sticks, new and old objects. If you want, you can keep it as all natural items and do a sustainability project with the children. There is only a small limit to what you can do with this type of collage. Mosaic. Whether you knew it or not, mosaic is a type of collage. Most people know of tiled mosaic art. However, there are a few different types. Others include paper, marble, stone, and more. You can find these types of collage in cathedral, uh, cathedrals, churches, and temples. Small pieces are often used and they can be sharp, so this type of collage is better used for the older children in primary school. The pieces are often in random broken pieces and are easy to maneuver into a piece of art. The pieces are called tesserae. Usually we use tile pieces. It is very beautiful technique. Hopefully you have enjoyed the collage technique and thank you for listening. Allah Hafiz.